Welcome back to another episode. Last day out of survival. Today we return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, guys. I'm your favorite fantastic day. The most amazing Friday. We are back, and as you guys can see in the upper left-hand corner, we went ahead. I've been doing a little bit of work at the bunker. Let's reap the first benefit of that in the form of potentially an nope, didn't get that, but that's okay. We'll be healing a little bit quicker at home. That is nice too. But as a side effect, we are ridiculously close. Actually, this many dog tags will be more than enough to get us a new floppy disk and get us some C4 for the raids to come. I decided the raid from last time, I didn't think it was worth it. I did think there was too much steel, and I honestly probably said his best stuff in the steel. So I came back with almost nothing. I decided to give this guy some beans because, yeah, enjoy your beans there, Raider. So we'll go ahead and call him back for some reinforcements. But as you can tell, a revenge raid has also occurred, so we do have that to tend to first. But if all shapes up well, there should be at least a double raid coming in today. We can talk to the dealer. Yo, what's up, dealer? I don't really care. I don't know. No, I'm not really trying to trade with you at the moment. Please leave a message after the beep. The Raiders, on the other hand, they might still be calling me low lives, but so be it. They can call me whatever they want if they give me a good raid. And today's bunker code for all your boys and girls is gonna be, I totally just wrote it down wrong because I need this code 265244. That's gonna be a magical sequence to get into the bunker. If that's out of date by the time that you guys put it, hopefully a new updated version of the code is in that comment section down below from a fan-freaking-tastic fella over here from this community. We got this awesome old community, the Snipe Gang, baby. But here's what we're gonna do. I'll come back to you, Raider. First things first, we got a revenge raid on our hands. Well, actually, no. First things first, we gotta head over to that bunker, claim our floppy disk, and see what it contains as well. We do not, ooh, chopper event, ooh, I don't really care about the dealer, but whatchamacall, yeah, we do need to go turn in the rest of these, get that floppy disk, head out over there, and hopefully get a nice and juicy haul of the C4. We do not have enough red tickets to open up the red ticket crate for a chance at C4 there, but that is okay. I think that we should be able to survive. In the meantime, how are you guys doing? How is your day? I hope it's nothing but fan-freaking-tastic. I'm sorry the last ad videos have been going up a little bit later as of late. I am trying to kind of fix my schedule from the one mess up that happened a couple days ago that kind of just derailed the upload schedule a bit. I am trying to correct that so we can hopefully start getting last ad Earth a little bit earlier out each day at a more reasonable time, because they're, at least in my time, they're being uploaded relatively late, and I like to upload videos a bit on the earlier side, but you know, gotta shoot, you gotta try. And right now I'm gonna be trying to put this magical number in. Bada bing, bada boom, and check it out, baby. We are in. And with this amount of dog tags, we should have more than enough, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to get us the disc of floppy disk. But yeah, let me know how raids are treating you guys. Hopefully they are starting to get better for all of us involved. That would probably be the most ideal and best of scenarios. There you go, buddy. Thank you for the floppy disk. Let's just go ahead and turn this puppy in and get as much as we can from back over there in preparation for having some C4 back in the raiding arsenal. But anyways, let me know how raids have been treating you guys, because again, the raiding system is, at least from what I've seen as a general trend from the comments, what I've been reading from you guys, is that it is getting a little bit better with each and every time, but it's still probably not where it should be. Still getting, at least I feel like, too many steel bases. I still think that if a base has steel, it should not be possible in the raiding system, because you can't get into steel, you know? I feel like that doesn't, like, I feel like if you have a steel base or whatever, the AI should still raid you, so you can still get revenge raids through that. But if someone has steel, especially protecting their best stuff, Kafir has got to do something to, you know, get that out of the raid pool. I know they're removing it one by one and stuff, so hopefully we'll be getting a better selection of bases as the time goes on. If you guys do come across a base of that kind as well, the official Last Day on Earth Discord, if you guys message a staff member over there with information of the raid, maybe a screenshot of the name of the raid and just kind of like pictures of what it looks like inside, I think they can look into it and also hopefully get it removed from the raiding database, the database of bases from which the base that you raid is picked from. Base. I just said base a lot of times, so I had to say one more for good measure, just to be safe. But yeah, whether it be that you say down below, oh, just in general, how you guys are doing on this fan-freaking-tastic day, I would love to hear. And a reminder that a comment is going to put your third of the way into the week. $20 iTunes /Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to like button, make sure to subscribe. That'll turn you in on today's video. I can go ahead and enter it on every single Last Day on Earth video. One set of arrows, right? I'll pick a random video from the past week, pick a random comment for a random video, and that will be the winner for the week. And we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as as well, so make sure to get them entries. And Saturday's starting to creep on up on us, and I cannot wait for that, so make sure that your notification bell is a hit as well. That way you never miss an opportunity to get your entries in for the latest of information, latest of new gameplay from this and many other dope mobile survival games and just survival games in general. You know we always having a fan-freaking-tastic time, and no! It's an infected box. Why is this bad? Well, it just means that we gotta clear out our box a little bit, and our box is not the easiest of things to clear out. Did we bring the chopper at least? Also, no. Why'd you start chopping a tree? No. I said chop her, not like chop the tree. Chop her, get it? Because maybe the tree's a girl. I don't know, man. I'm trying to make sense for why she just decided to go rogue all of a sudden. But yeah, cannot wait to hear what y'all gotta say. Cannot wait to pick up the winner of that weekly giveaway and to kick off the new one and continue spreading some fan-freaking-tasticness as well. But yeah, really sorry if I do sound a little bit different. I don't know what I'm coming down with. I think I don't know, something, at least my throat or my ears starting to feel a little bit weird. I hope it's not like an ear infection or something, because that would suck. But I don't know, just that might be a reason. I mean, my throat's kind of starting to hurt like a tad bit. I don't know if it's like my neck getting sick or like my throat or whatever, or if it's just my ear. Regardless of that, yeah, cross your fingers that I feel okay, because I like feeling okay. It's a lot better than not feeling okay, trust me. Here's what we gotta do though to crack the code. We gotta head back to base. We gotta go and clear out the acid bath, which unfortunately will take a second because I have a lot of things in there that we gotta kind of shuffle around. But once that is all said and done, we will be able to bring this chest over. We'll get it cleansed, and we'll just go ahead and sacrifice no cost for the dankest of videos possible. And what we will do is whatchamacall, we will fast forward it, because it takes like an hour usually, but ain't no one gotta wait an hour with me at the helm. I got ya guys and gals covered, but I might need to wait an hour to organize all of this stuff, so BRB. And it only took filling up these 3 chests and also still a little bit of our inventory here, but the acid bath is empty, and with it we can begin a brand new cleansing of the box. No, don't get to drive it out of the chopper. Get that box. We gotta bring this puppy on over and start having some, oh dear God, I forgot that it hurts me too. We gotta go get some armor too. This thing, I think it should have some SWAT armor. It's weird though, dude. I don't understand why the infected box only drops like, I think it drops like 1 piece of armor. At least the floppy disk over in the floppy disk location definitely only drops 1 piece of armor that I've noticed from before. So I don't know why it's not dropping more. Regardless, maybe I'll be proven wrong and I'll just have a full set of SWAT armor and I'm just being a dingus. But there you got that beautiful light blue glow, and you got the skip for the price of 20 coppers, 20 Zeds, 20 golds. Bada bing, bada boom, it's been skipped. Guys and gals, por favor. Will this be the answer? I think this has to have C4. If this doesn't have C4, there we go, baby. Not to mention another grenade launcher to add to the collection. 5 copper, 4 steel plates, and an engine part. This, my friends, this, my comrades, is absolutely marvelous. I love what I am seeing. So let's go ahead and meander those on over to our inventory on the ASAPs. We're gonna go ahead and, ooh, I should probably have that food with us. Did I have beans? No, I didn't have no beans. I thought I had beans. Start transferring some of these valuables over so it's back in the safer zone, so it's closer to the center of the base. So BRB. And with that, the acid bath is full yet again, and we were able to move some of the more valuable things over from the exterior type of area to a little bit more interior to hopefully protect us when the raids come back and bite us in the bum. Currently, we are down at 3 skulls, but as soon as this raid over here that we're about to go on to starts to develop, that should go a little bit more in our favor, especially with this newfound wealth of C4 high explosive that we have meandered across. We must use it wisely though, and hopefully not making many mistakes with it. We do also have some wood and stone. I'm gonna go ahead and actually put this away for the time being. We should be able to use that to craft the axes for the next one, and then we can also grab, if you guys remember, if y'all do recall, we got a lot of iron hatchets still within there, including a lot of football helmets. So let's get festive, let's get a little bit football-y and enjoy the season. It is the World Cup is going on for football, but it's the other type of football, not the type of football that I know is football, although this is soccer, the World Cup. But I love the World Cup besides the fact that Polska decided to lose really quickly. I did not appreciate that. It only took them 2 games to be out. They did, third one didn't even matter. It feels bad. Polska, dlaczego musisz to zrobić? Back over here, let's get a little bit more in the jolly mood. Player 7125. I'm coming for you, baby. Ooh, I'm not running for you. I'm driving for you on the chopper. You better not run, Sonny Jimbo, even though, you're a base, so you can't really run. And if you could, you belong at Bikini Bottom with Patrick Star maneuvering all potential movement of this base. All right, this is some tactical stuff that only a true general like that starfish could take care of. And he's a starfish, so already he's got half of my seal of approval as a Starsnipe. And yeah, baby, we got some walls to break into, and this is not looking like the most outrageous of bases. It's surrounded in some level 2 walls, and we haven't raided in a couple, honestly, we haven't had like a full-out raid in a couple of days just because of this raiding system kind of adapting to everything. So maybe this will be our lucky break and things will get a wee bit more on the juicy side. So I think we got to break into this. Oh, I broke the wooden bench on... Why in tarnation? I wasn't trying to break a wooden bench, game. All right, well, I'm happy that apparently I broke a wooden bench. That's not what I was trying to use my noise or my hatchets on, game. Come on, don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me. Is this thing ever gonna break, or is this just like a mythical wall? And it sucks because I gotta go back and forth because of that thing there, and it's looking like 4 chests scattered throughout the base, but this extra little section over here, why don't we go break into this as well with one of our level 1 hatchets and see if it might be hiding more chests. No massive chests for now. There might be some more over in this area as well, but first things first, we got some chests that we got to break into and some loot we got to get up into our inventory in the first place. Usually, it seems like, at least from what I've noticed, maybe let me actually have, yo, let's go. I'm already a fan of this raid because that's those 7 red tickets. That puts us 11 red tickets away from a red ticket crate, which means we might have more C4 if the gods of Last Day on Earth luck want to be kind. If you guys have been watching me for any amount of time greater than a couple of days, you know that the gods aren't the kindest to me. But hey, man, listen, at least we got an opportunity. We got a shot, and you already know I'm gonna do my best to capitalize. At least we're walking out of it with some loot, dude. It's been a minute since I've had some loot in my inventory off a raid. I've just been getting non-stop slapped with the hand of steel bases and stone walls. Steel bases and stone walls. And we must defeat the enemies. I wish I had another weapon because I don't want to be using the silenced weapons. That's why, honestly, until raids gets consistently better, I think what I might start doing is actually bringing one non-silenced weapon with me to utilize. If, like, for example, in this type of raid, this is a perfect raid not to use your silenced weapons because you can easily break into all of their chests and not even worry about going to 100 noise and having the big one chase you, unless you're breaking into some of their other things like the workbenches and stuff. But that's a whole different story. And hey, there's our 4 weapon parts, and there is our pistola. I'm running a little bit low on rocks back at home, so until I find something better, I'll be a rock connoisseur, and I know a better collection to begin with than that of my enemies. Although I don't really know if this guy was my enemy. He could have been a super cool dude. We could have popped some brewskis over at the barskis or something. I don't know the slang and limbo of these terms, but it could have been done. We could have maybe connected, but instead, no, I broke into his base and I'm gonna begin a vicious raiding cycle of revenge and vengeance and all that type of jazz. But with that said, we have broken into what appears to be every one of his things. Maybe we could break into another workbench, or we could skip on that. I'm gonna go ahead and feast on that, don't mind me. I'm grabbing some of that meat for home so we can utilize that with with our puppies and our doggos when it's time for the true companion to come out and play. Let's get some hydration in there to keep us going. Well, actually, why don't we go ahead and get enough hydration here to spread some vitamin P as a thank you for that one marvelous engine part. I wish I got more, but at this point, I'm just happy to be breaking into a base and getting some stuff. And this was a revenge raid, so at the end of the day, this is like a free raid for the most part. All you have to do is kind of like let them borrow your good stuff for the most part. I mean, to be fair, we also did have that one raid where it was a steel base and he kind of permanently borrowed our stuff. We're not getting that stuff back. But besides that, like, for the most part, you guys know what I mean. It does tend to buff out, like it's buffing out here for us. But okay, we got to go and put some stuff back into the chop and then decide what to do. Maybe we still got a couple of hatchets. Honestly, we could just go till the hatchets are totally done. So Nothing in there. That's okay. Zavi arrived with the chopper. Let's put some of that stuff back into. Let's put the most valuable things. The things that, well, it doesn't actually matter because we didn't do this raid with the raiders. That we can put back into the chest as well. Just reuse same old, same old. But yeah, we don't have to worry about giving a cut of the loot or nothing to the raiders, which is, it's good. I like how the backpack, you guys see this when she runs sometimes. I like how it's levitating off her body. But this is some real secret military technology going into the backpack. Here's a question. I don't know what type of walls these are, but at the same time, I do want to break into here and see what they have. Hopefully they're not level 2. If it's using this much of my axe, it's level 1, and it didn't have anything, and I don't know why I expected different. Let's get rid. Oh no. Oh, I already put the pistol away. All right, so then I'll finish doing this. I'll use the stylus weapons. All right, we're starting to build up a nice stockpile. It's probably better not to use them, but I'm not gonna run all the way to my chopper while these dudes just wail on me. Yeah, no. All right, I'm gonna wail on you in the form of bullets. A very harmful wail, allow me to say. Yeah, I guess just more stones looking like a good idea. Anything? Even one phone. These are electronics. I am looking forward to scrapping some up, but he doesn't have a lot of anything really. Real lackluster, my guy. I know I can start collecting ATV wheels and stuff, but I don't have the inventory room for those yet. Maybe once I can actually start scrapping those up, and I'm still 100% focused on scrapping all my electronics. That is a freaking multi-week venture trying to get all that stuff scrapped. It's a lot that we got to put down the hole, but hopefully a good circuit supply will come out of the other end. And with that, I think I'll do a quick loop-to-loop here around and see if I missed anything, but I think we broke into everything that we should have broken into. I guess there's that furnace over there. I mean, what can he really have in a furnace? Like, can you make copper in a furnace? I think you can. Is this the type of base to have copper? I don't think so. I think we're in the clear to go ahead and head on home with this haul that we got here. And also to talk to the raiders and talk to them and be like, hey, yo, give me a base. And I'll be like, hey, yo, yes, please, yes, do give me a base. I would thoroughly enjoy that. A good base, by the way, not just one with level 1 wall. Hey, actually, I take back that statement really quickly. They never heard me say that. I want a base with level 1 walls with the greatest loot inside. How's that sound? Yeah? I think they could do it. Listen, these raiders, they're like the perfect salesman. They're like a genie. I believe in them. I believe in you guys. Can you do that? Yo! So I think this is awesome. I don't think this was working before. This is a small change I just noticed. Thank you for implementing this. Killing toxic abominations during revenge raids now does count during this quest. That was definitely not happening before, but bada bing, bada boom, the toxic abominations you kill. Because I remember, we literally just called these raiders today. The only toxic abominations, listen, my goldfish memory, not even that is enough to unconvince me that this was not working before, but now it is working. Because I remember before complaining about that and being like, well, I feel like a raid's pretty dangerous. And now it appears like it counts. So that's really good that you can actually use revenge raids, and the actions you partake during them look like they contribute to the raiders who might be waiting for the raid that you have to call through the radio. So kind of an interesting small detail, but Wallet, my boy, I'm sorry we got to do this, but there is a raid that I got to deliver to the people. I'm sorry if you shed some tears there and maybe a little bit of your insides, but it'll be worth it. I hope we do have 2 C4 at our disposal and maybe a good base to bless our face. But before that happens, let's remember to do a couple of vital things. Number 1, offload the like multiple tons of stone we have from our chopper. But number 2, repair this stash. And speaking of repair, maybe do a quick surveil of the base. I never actually looked around all the walls to see how this was affected. It's looking like, I mean, they broke through some of that stuff there, but for the most part, ooh, we do have 1 stone wall being touched over there, but besides that, we are looking good. I'm probably gonna want to get a stack of wood and probably just re-up and kind of build a whole ton of stuff around there. Maybe even scrap this up and build a little around there. But for now, all we got to do now that we got this stockpiled away is just kind of take our current loot and put it away into safety and start gearing up for raid number 2. BRB. And with this final wall over here getting it nice and cleaned up, we should be able to begin a brand new barricade of some higher level stuff. I mean, we could put like a level 1 wall there. I guess we still got our freaking horse feeders, but we got the resources to level that back up into a, not steel, but stone wall for some protection. And then we got some resources here as well to get some of these things popping. Let's just make sure not to get stuck in any of those walls. I guess we'll get this last thing out of the way, and then once that is done, bada bang, bada boom, pew pew pew, that thing's down and looking ready for some base protection. Then we'll use the rest of the wood that we got here in fulfilling out this area, just making sure that our little kind of chest, the safe room scheme over here is still kind of continuing to do well. It did suffer a couple of breaks here or there, but with the amount of wood we have, I think we were able to do a pretty good restoration process. They could technically break into this first though, and if they're lucky they'll break that, but let's just hope that that doesn't happen, because I don't have any more wood in my inventory. I do have some of this stuff to go ahead and put away, but other than that, ooh, we gotta get some wood for whatchamacallit, and some stone. We got plenty of stone now, that's not even a worry. But we gotta go to get some wood so we can craft up the level 1 hatchets for this raid, as that will accompany us. Okay, never, hold on, those numbers getting mixed up, but that will accompany us upon this raid. We don't need level 2 hatchet crafting, we still have that stockpile I was talking about. All that we need is gonna be a little bit of wood, and look at that, jolly as can be. We got wood hidden in plain sight. God, I hate, dude, my throat really does feel poopy. I don't know, my voice feels weird. I hope it isn't coming out. It's too weird. And before, Star's voice is always weird. La 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 la. I know, too late. I made the joke first. All right, I'm the funny one now. Pew pew. Yeah, what up? Sup, bruh? Okie dokie. I think that about does it, unless we want to probably bring another silenced weapon. I think that's a great investment. And now that we got ourselves another silenced weapon to hopefully help us to take the fallout that will definitely occur from this, and we should probably craft up level 1 hatchets first, because I think crafting in the zone would have made a whatchamacallit thing. It would have made noise. We don't want extra noise being made if it doesn't need to be made, so we'll be making that over here. We can put the extra resources away. I think there should be a little bit of room over here, and this is kind of where we put a lot of our crafting resources for raids anyway. That's been kind of like the prep room as of late, if that makes sense for the explanation. I know I should be bringing some armor, but today I'm banking on going shopping at the Raider store. The Raider store, Star? What is that? Well, that's the store, kiddo. You know when you go shopping and you come home with clothes? Well, you see, it's kind of the same thing, except instead of buying things, we steal them from Torik's base. Is this guy German? I've never seen an eye with 2 eyes, dude. I think that eye's grown sentient or something. It literally has eyeballs above it instead of a single eye. Oh, it's evolving, man. No longer is it a cyclops. Oh no, it is a person now. Well, I'm not entirely sure what to expect out of this raid in such circumstance, but I come prepared with badly worn out military pantalones and a football helmet. A menacing warrior. I know, and I'm ready for whatever you have. Actually, I'm not gonna poop talk this base before we head into it. I'm gonna say, I love you, base. You're gonna be a great base, please. Okay. It's not a full base. We do have stuff over here of the stone variety. All right, so we got a little bit of stone to mess around with, and it just looks like a giant block of a base. Is maybe possible? Okay, I like it. The doormat leading to the non-existent door. Very contemporary, very interesting design. This base is freaking massive, my dude. Is there any wooden wall? Ooh, does this maybe lid? No, it doesn't. It's all gonna be stone if we want to break on it. That could be a good area to do the breaking and entering, though, if you think about it. And at the minimum, we will be using 1 C4 today, since the opportunity has presented itself. And I hope that maybe this area over here will, I don't know. I hope that we'll be able to reap some rewards from it. I hope that this isn't a giant sectioned off base. Without further ado, let's go ahead and, I don't know, YOLO, man. This is already kind of a layer in. Without further ado, we'll be planting the C4. Getting the hell out of Dodge, and please unlock the base. That is all that we unlocked, bro. Okay, though. Okay, hold on. It's wood. This is a development. I can get behind this game. Yes, please. No. Okay, never mind. It was another stone wall. I guess that we planted that. No, it was a wood. Oh my, no, that thing happened again. Oh my God. Oh! Why does that always happen? Every time I have 2 C4 in my inventory. Oh, I forgot to grab another iron hatchet. It just started planting and I couldn't cancel. Bruh. Bruh. No. Oh, my heart. My heart. It actually pains from that. There better not be another stone wall anywhere in here. I better be getting some good loot for, I mean, to be fair, something that's entirely my own fault and nothing to do with this guy, but better get something good in exchange for it, god dang it. Oh my, we have more people coming. I'm not looking forward to this. At least this is a feeling we haven't experienced in a while. We are within the hardest reaches of this dude's base, I think, because we got within the stone. All we gotta worry about now is kind of sifting through the wood of this man's honeycomb base. I think we're towards a good direction. Get out of here, Floata. So hopefully we can, there's no way his entire base is a honeycomb. He has to have like a central open area. That's exactly what I'm banking on, and as of yet, we haven't reached it, but at least we have a chest on the way. Yay! Dude, I still can't believe that C4 thing happened. I wish it like gave you a warning or something. Of course, there's nothing in there. I wish it gave you a warning or something in that case, though, you know, where it's like, if you're trying to blow through a level 2 wall with a C4, it should say like, are you sure? Hit okay. I think that that's fair because sometimes maybe this just shows. Never be an excited little boy like I am, all right? I'm all excited over here to break into stone. Next thing you know, unfortunately, I had both C4 with me, and I didn't have enough iron hatchets for the walls that followed, and as soon as you click it once, I don't think you can cancel the C4 animation. At least I haven't had any luck doing it, but we need an iron hatchet for this. And gotcha! Let's go and get it, and I really hope we can get something redeeming from one of these raids. This is the closest we've come to some quality, and this guy literally just lives in a honeycomb. You've got to be yoking me right now. Oh dear god, we got these guys coming. I don't even know if I'm gonna have the weapons to deal with, like, hopefully I got enough to deal with this wave. I think we should, but the going's starting to get a little bit, we got a little bit left over. We got a little bit. We still got this chest over here, but that's not the chest that I want. I want to, honestly, oh, we need that iron hatchet, I was going to say. And then, oh, I was going to grab it until they started swarming me. Let's break into this next one, and if this one doesn't have it, I say we just kind of collect the chests and maybe prepare maybe one more wall after this. Dear god, this guy, how can you live in a honeycomb? How, like, not even I live in a honeycomb. I have little 2x2 rooms because the 1x1 was just too depressing to live in, man. I couldn't, but these guys are going full practicality over any aestheticality pleasingness. I don't know. Let's get one more iron hatchet and try to get through one more wall, I suppose. That'll bring us up a lot, but you never know. Maybe this will be where the honeycomb breaks and it becomes a true base. Nope, not at all. Okie dokie. Well, we got 2 chests that we could break into before we gotta book it, and here's the problem. I'm very scared that when we book it, we'll lose everything. Then again, what is everything? It is currently 18 carrots, 5 and a little bit left over hatchet, and some of a pistol, and almost broken pantalones. Now that you mention it, I don't really, I will happily get greedy for this raid. I can't believe we used that other C4, man. That, Kafir, you gotta do something. Honestly, I'm gonna break into this too, just because maybe this leads to something amazing. Who knows? It's a freaking level 1 wall, so might as well. Okay, it looks like a fake, I don't even know what this could lead to. It's interesting. Level 1 walls for some reason. Yeah, let's go ahead and soften these 2 up and prepare because, dude, there's a legit chance we might get cornered, but we're gonna send it for this. But really, Kafir, you gotta do something in that C4 situation. If I'm planting a C4 accidentally like that, I don't know. If your iron hatchet breaks, it shouldn't automatically default to the C4. I know some of you guys would be like, I should have just had it in the chopper. That's true. I should have had it in the chopper, but should it really just automatically go to using C4 after your hatchet breaks? You know what I mean? I don't think most people would be like, oh shucks, hatchet's broke. Let's blow the bejesus out of this place. All right, that's something that I'd say, and not even I want to do it. So that's how you know that it's crazy. All right, another tool broken there. Let's get 2 chops off on this, and I hope you guys are ready. That maybe, oh no, how many more chops is it? I don't know. Okay, please, what we got? Car air filter and a couple other amenities. What do we have in chest number 2 over here? What do we got? Nothing good. I can't even, oh my god, there's actually good stuff. Hold door. No. Hold on, we gotta kite them over here to the left, maybe. Oh, I got past them. I'm running out of here naked as can be in a football helmet on. God dang it! We got a good raid today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I think I'm crying tears of joy right now. This is a beautiful sight. It's not even that great, but it's so great compared to what we've just gotten used to. I just feel like a hungry child who haven't eaten in weeks, and all of a sudden someone present to me a couple grains of rice. Okay, not really. I mean, to be fair, we got a minigun and stuff, probably a little bit better in this metaphor to maybe be like a couple loaves of bread, but still, y'all got no clue. I'm like rabid for this. I haven't had my raiding loot fix. I need more. I need more. God, the thrill. I wish that I didn't use that second C4, though. We definitely could have got through all of that. Honestly, we might have even had a little bit more noise to play with, because I think the C4 makes twice as much noise as using a hatchet when you break a wall. That might just be for stone walls, though. I don't know if it works the same for wood walls. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy being annoyed with the fact I used the C4. But, hot diggity dog, man. What up, Raiders? Oh, I should have put that armor on. I feel like they would have wanted less from me. I got a gas mask. He's not interested. A car air filter. Well, you know what, buddy? You enjoy that car air filter there. You know, you haven't actually. Can I just bribe you with a gun? Is that cool too? You're calling a gun a joke, but a car air filter is what backwards planet do we live on? A gas mask and a gun is less valuable than the filter to a car. I don't think you have a car, Raider. Gasp. Unless that's the reason they love it so much, and they love aluminum. They're building an aluminum car of some sort. Oh dear God. And they gotta make sure it's got the freshest air that can be. That or air filters for something, and maybe like flamethrowers. Would you need air filters for flamethrowers? Who in our nation knows? All I know is that at least we got a new set of SWAT. Like, we got some stuff, man. Honestly, that's a W. That's a W in my book. It definitely could have been a bigger W. That base was very promising. We made some unfortunate decisions, though, and it was as honeycombed of a base as could be. Even the interior was honeycombed, and I don't know, man. It is smart to do. Like, if you guys are defending your base, definitely good to go for. I just, you gotta at least look at it from my perspective, all right? I totally support it. If y'all want to do it, go ahead and do it. And if I get it, I'm not mad. I'm just sad that it happened to me because we could have gotten more stuff, you know. I don't get mad at Last Day on Earth. I don't think there's really a point in getting mad at games or nothing. So I'm trying to look at it from the positive perspective, the fan-freaking-tastic perspective, and what a great note for us to actually go ahead and end this episode of Last Day on Earth off on the bunker. However, has reset. We are honestly, if we kill the blind one and do a little bit more hard mode, honestly, from what I noticed, if you clear out floor 2 and 3 and even a little bit of floor 4, you pretty much got a bunker update, or a bunker upgrade, unless maybe I just got lucky or something. So if all goes well, hopefully next episode we'll be able to take out the blind one. Maybe I'll do the floors in my free time, but if all goes well, hopefully a floppy disk will come on our way soon. And if we get that 1 red ticket from just randomly doing hard mode stuff, plus the 10 from the blind one, we'll have 30 for a red ticket crate that we can open up, and cross our fingers has some more C4 to continue our raiding addiction. I mean, not addiction, raiding gameplay. Yeah, it's totally just gameplay. But that's gonna start wrapping up for this episode of Last Day on Earth. Cannot wait to see what y'all gotta say in that comment section down below. Wish y'all nothing but the best of luck again in Chopper Gas Tank. Enjoyed it in the Chopper Squadron. Best of luck breeding your puppers, leveling up, and getting the best perks and skills that can be. Protecting your base, going out and having fan-freaking-tastic raids, defeating the witch, getting past the multiplayer wall, and most important of all, having yourselves an absolute fan-freaking-tastic time all throughout. But that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.